Worship Outside the Box, a weekly blog of creative ideas for leading worship. Footprints of Faith, discerning God's direction in our lives. A creative, prayerful activity that helps congregations reflect on where God is leading them, step by step. Walking with God, together. Life is full of movement, sometimes forward, sometimes uncertainly sideways, and occasionally in circles. As people of faith, we often speak of walking with God, following Jesus, or being led by the Spirit. But how often do we pause to reflect on where we are on that journey, and where we feel called to go next? This simple yet meaningful activity uses cutouts of footprints to explore the metaphor of faith as a journey. It's interactive, reflective, and visually striking, ideal for all-age worship. Preparation. Before the service, cut out pairs of footprints, a left and right foot for each person. Thin card works best, but paper is fine too. Download the free A4 PDF template at the link I provide. You'll also need pens or markers. During the service. Introduction. After a reading or reflection on biblical journeys, for example, Abram's call in Genesis 12, the Exodus, Jesus calling the disciples, or Paul's missionary travels, invite the congregation to consider their own spiritual journey. You might say, God has always called people to move, from comfort to courage, from fear to faith, from the familiar to the unknown. Today we pause to ask, where is God calling you to go next? Action. Distribute the pairs of footprint cutouts. Invite people to take a moment of quiet, then write on each foot where they sense God is leading them. One foot might say, more patience. The other, speak up for justice. One might say, be still, and the other, trust more deeply. Encourage balance. 2 feet, 2 directions that work together. This might reflect inner and outer change, or intention and action. Creating the pathway. Once people have written their responses, invite them, one by one or in small groups, to walk up the aisle and lay their footprints down on the floor in a line, heel to toe. Over the course of the activity, a pathway of prayerful intentions and faithful hopes will emerge, leading right into the sanctuary or towards the communion table. This physical path symbolizes our collective movement toward God's future, step by step. Optional variations. Play instrumental music or a walking-themed hymn during the placement of footprints. Invite people to walk the path after it's been laid, prayerfully reading the footprints. Take photos of the completed path and share them as a visual devotional later. Include children by having them decorate the footprints with colours or stickers as a symbol of joy and creativity in their faith journeys. At the end of the service, allow people to take home one footprint, not their own, as a reminder to pray for another's journey during the coming week. Closing reflection. To conclude, say something like, these are not just pieces of paper. They are your prayers, your intentions, your faithful steps into the unknown. May this path remind us that we walk together and that God walks with us every step of the way. Ngā mihi.